we had trouble on Friday, so we're back in our same clothes, and so glad to have you back. We need to have fun on Monday too.
We do. Carolyn and I are up for doing these all week long.
Yes.
If we didn't have to do anything else.
Exactly. Bill?
I think he's meeting. Carolyn often tells Bill to not do his meetings up here because he puts his earbuds in and he doesn't hear that we're talking and he's just doing business.
Welcome to my world.
Yeah.
Where we work at home. So, I have the high ceilings. We won't chat much, I promise. High ceilings. Bill's working in the office, which is right off the kitchen. I'm trying to work in the living room. And it's echoing and it's like, oh. So finally I moved into the guest room upstairs. That's my office.
Yeah.
It's an adjustment, right?
Definitely so. So, Lily, I see a link that somebody just put up on our Facebook page. I think that one needs to be hidden or deleted.
Okay.
Or Laura can do it. It's just
Laura can do it.
somebody is trying to pitch us a deal or something.
Yeah.
Nobody click on that
No, do not.
because I don't know
What's
MD
there?
Ahmood.
No, let's.
But welcome,
Say
sir.
with MD Yassin.
Yeah.
Okay.
All those need to go away.
Yeah. Okay. Don't jump on our bandwagon. This is the happy place.
So
right?
if you MD people who are putting your link in there didn't hear me, please don't do that. We will block you. But if you want to join our show, please come on.
Yeah,
Love it.
absolutely.
If you want to buy our jewelry, great.
Yes. Okay.
Don't
So
do that.
Susan's here.
Hey, hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan. Hello again. Sharon, hi, you too. She's back. Hi, everyone. Barbara, you weren't with us at CP, so great to see you, Barbara.
Yes.
I'm not taking names.
Yeah. Yes, she is. She's calling you out.
It's a lot to spend 2 hours with us in a single day.
That's true.
Right?
We think you're going to love it, but of course,
That's
it
just
might
our
not be.
opinion.
It might not be the
We're
case.
so happy to be together on Monday because we missed each other
On Friday, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't get
a weekend.
a place. So thank you for understanding and
Yeah.
thank you for coming back today.
Because we have great ideas for Mother's Day.
Yeah, one thing we missed when we were in our CP show an hour or so ago is to tell you, today is the last day for free shipping safely. So, CP or AW, if you're buying for gifts for Mother's Day and you want it there by Mother's Day, today is the last day to do free shipping, and then we have to go into second day and things like that. So
Oh my
just wanted
goodness,
to say that.
who loves your bolo already?
Oh!
Let's see. I saw that.
Guess what?
Oh, Sherry.
Oh, you get a chance to win it. This is our random free gift for today. And I think we made one ever of this style. We had one with some stones anyway. So all you have to do is like our live post and make any comment somewhere in there. And Laura will pick a winner and then we'll send this out tomorrow or the next day at the latest. We are still doing the hashtag AWJ Mother Earth, and today is the last drawing for that. And then, as of today, we are starting hashtag AWJ American Made. You'll post those photos to our community section on American West Facebook all the month of May. Each Friday, we'll do the same thing as we have been doing for last month and pick a winner. But since we are doing it on both brand pages, hashtag CPJ American Made, and on our American West, hashtag AWJ American West, each of the gift certificates are going to be $25 per week because we are giving away 50 each week.
All right, I've been reading.
Sorry, I know.
I have one ear on you.
Yeah, you don't have to listen.
Just
They have
know
to
when
listen.
I'm looking over here, it's
Yeah,
because
she
I read.
loves her
I
comments.
love the comments, and so many of you are here. So thankful for all of you. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't read all of your names right now because I'll take a turn. Okay, Marjorie, Cheryl, Christine, Deb's here. Yeah, Marilyn.
Huh.
Let's go back up a little bit. Can we go up a little bit, Lily?
Yeah.
Because I missed a lot of you. Okay, Alice, Lynn, Marjorie, and a lot of you had landscapers at your house, and you're just happy to have them, like, the noise gone, so you can be tuning in and having fun with us, which is wonderful. So great to have you all with us.
If I
hope
have
you're all
my
doing
phone
great.
with me, I can
What do you need to do?
Is my phone over there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Why do you need it?
because I can block all those people.
They're taking up way too much space.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Carolyn's getting my
Scoot
phone.
over.
I'm gonna do a little, social recon here on this side. So, unless Lisa is listening, or Laura, who's out there, and she could do this, but she was having bad internet
Oh,
problems.
Cheryl says, how is everyone? I
We're
want to know
good.
that too. I hope
Yes.
everybody's doing great. We need to get to some jewelry. So
Yes,
don't
we
take
do.
too long.
I can do this while we're talking here and there.
Okay.
We do want to also show some of our guests, but let's start with jewelry.
Okay,
So we
so
do
great.
have the cross first, which comes on a chain.
Yeah, so these are all
Right.
great, what we think are great Mother's Day gifts for all the mothers in our lives. So some of them are going to be a little bit more scaled down, minimalist, for, the 20-somethings, the 30-somethings in your life, whether they're your daughters-in-law, your nieces. So this is one of those, I think. It's a great symbol of faith. I know my daughter-in-law, Heather, would absolutely love this. So it's a gorgeous sterling silver cross. It comes on the chain, which, isn't that a great thing to know?
And it is 16 through 18.
16 to 18, not
Two-
through. Just
right.
two choices.
Two
Yeah.
choices. I'm glad Caroline says that, because it is a smaller link chain. So unlike a lot of them that you can put the lobster claw anywhere along there, we gave you two spots. Right now it's at the 16-inch length, and you can scoot it all the way out to 18-inch. I believe we might still have the earrings that match this if you like this motif.
Oh, yeah. And we have some crossed rings, so all these things are going to be, you're going to find, this would be under jewelry of faith.
Yeah.
On our the great gifts,
Yep.
Mother's Day gifts, what I call it the landing page. So if you go to American West Jewelry and then you link on the gifts, great gift ideas or Mother's Day gifts, you're going to find gifts of faith and love, and you're going to find crosses there. So we just have so many great ideas for Mother's Day gifts, but we're bringing you like 15 in this hour. So just wanted to cover all the bases. So this is a scaled down, wonderful, solid sterling silver cross, a cast. I do think too, because it doesn't have any of the frilly kind of filigree work. It's more open, and just, I think, more structural. Don't you think that could be a unisex piece?
It could be.
I
Yeah,
think so.
it doesn't have too much oof.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be an F word, but not a bad one, a good one.
Yeah.
Filigree and, fluffiness to it. Yeah, it could definitely be a man's. I also like, it's not flat. And I put my head around the corner to make sure, which I pretty much
domed.
knew. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's domed this way and, east to west and north to
Mhm.
south. It has that contour on it. It's
Beautiful.
Which I love.
Yeah, so it will remove from the chain, so you can wear this chain on other things. Isn't that great to know? And then, drop it down on a longer chain. If you've got a longer snake chain or an open link chain, or just, a smaller leather cord, not our big braided cords, but just go to the craft store and buy just a strand of leather and tighten a knot in the back. That would be really cool. Yeah.
It doesn't look like I have to use my phone to block that
Oh, someone else
craziness
did?
was going on, hopefully. So
Okay,
sorry about
great.
that. Sorry.
All right. Beautiful piece, Wendy says. Sorry, I can't, oh, Laura says, sorry, I can't delete Alex.
Oh, okay.
I thought she was saying, sorry, she couldn't delete you.
But, yeah, you better not. But
No,
thank you
never
for
do that.
trying. You should be able to block them. I'm just going to say to everybody who sees all those links that
Yeah.
aren't ours, I would be worried about clicking on it. That's all I'm saying.
Don't
We'll
go
try to
there.
fix it afterwards.
No, stay in this happy
Yes,
place.
stay
right
here with us.
Yep. Okay, so just so you know, someone's asking about my Sodalite pendant and necklace. They're available on QVC. So that I know if you go to American West there, you can get those. Alex wouldn't let me wear any of the jewelry in the show because he wanted to, be able to demonstrate.
Put it on me.
And I have none of the jewelry in the show
No, you don't have
in
any
my
of this.
personal
I
collection
know
yet.
that.
So I'm shopping
Well,
too.
you know where to shop.
Okay, all right. Oh, Cheryl says, I love all the jewelry. Oh my goodness, Carol loves this cross.
Cool.
Yeah, love
I
it,
love
love it,
that.
love it.
I want to say about this little bolo that we're giving away, it also has those feathers at the bottom that you love. I didn't know if you saw those. You're going to love this, whoever wears it.
Oh, wait a minute.
Obviously, it could be a guy or a girl.
Wait a minute. I think it's coming up either.
You mean I wasn't supposed to give this one?
Lily, is it coming up tomorrow or, wait a minute, Monday or Tuesday? Because I do all the email messaging. There's a free feather earring.
Oh, that's
any
true.
necklace purchase.
Yeah,
coming up.
that's coming up, because that's what we're gonna talk about this Friday. We can at least tell you that our Friday,
Huh?
so
Tuesday.
tomorrow,
So get hope you
win the
this.
ball, yes. And then you get free earrings. Our feather earrings, there will be a gift with purchase
Any
kind of an
necklace,
idea. Starting tomorrow, and then Carolyn and I, that is our show on Fridays. You can come back and enjoy that. So,
yeah. Wow. You might want to jump on it tomorrow.
Jump to Friday. Yes, you do, on certain necklaces.
Right.
So,
Let's see, Nancy, I own the cross necklace. It's beautiful. Great, Nancy. It is. It's, I think it's a perfect scale for everybody. Great.
we'll work through the silver pieces and then we'll grab a few of the collector's images. So the next item we had up, which I love, and I love to do this, because it's memory wire and it never loses its shape. Desert pearls, graduated desert pearl, fits everybody, wrap bracelet.
Yeah.
This is, again, no brainer, ladies.
Every time we play with this, you say, I need one. Have you treated yourself yet?
No.
Oh, come on. And they fit everybody. And desert pearl, okay, we're looking at
That's
this beautiful
awesome.
model, but you can see she's got the native pearl, the bigger one, right at the center, which is where this all started, these oxidized sterling silver beads. This is the desert pearl that you see at the top of her wrist, right? So this is our new must-have bead, and the way we create the desert pearl is amazing. You've seen it done over the production studio.
And I've said many times, I got to get a little video of that. Believe me, it will happen. Oh, how many months have I said that already? Don't call me out on it, ladies. But I'm going to get up here a little closer, and hopefully you can see those highs and lows.
Because the way we create this is we take a high polished sterling silver bead, and then we oxidize it, and then we literally hand polish, like that, a strand of beads.
Top area.
And so then that gives you what I call the stripe of high
polish,
polished sterling silver. And then you get the high-low effect with the high polish and the oxidized sterling silver. And that's why it works so great with everything in the collection. So it doesn't even need texture because it has that beautiful oxidation, the highs and lows. And with that, we kind of assume, we were talking about this earlier, that you all know what we mean when we talk about things like enhancer veils or coils, right? So this is stainless steel memory wire within the bracelet, and it never, ever loses its memory. I mean, I'm sure many of you have my coil bracelets from throughout the years, whether they are colored beads that wrap around multiple times or single strands like this one. No matter what you do to it, Alex loves to go like that.
Yeah, because to show you, you can't mess it up.
It bounces back. And so it's a great gift idea for mothers, any mothers, young mothers, older mothers, any of the moms in your life, because you don't have to worry about a size.
It's everyone.
Yep.
And silver, it's going to go with everything.
Yep.
Stacks well. Okay, how many other reasons do you need? 20% off right now by using AW Moms 20. All right, so there's 5 good reasons. Comes beautifully boxed with the romance card.
Carol says hi. Happy Mother's Day to all.
Happy Mother's Day, yes.
All right. Oh, you love my jacket. Thank you, Marilyn. It's vintage.
Did you say that one? Yeah, Carolyn and I said, well, my shirt's just old. Well, I don't call it vintage. It's just 10 years old.
I'm old when some of my favorite things that I never, ever get rid of, I consider vintage, So thank you.
I tell some of these younger kids, I call them, that I go on my one wheel, the electric board with, I say, I have shoes older than you. And I do.
Yeah, I think this is, I don't know, maybe 20 years old. Anyway, you got to buy what you love and you'll keep it forever. And that's what I'm hoping you do with our jewelry, because it never goes out of style. And you just kind of have to be reminded sometimes to go into your jewelry box and reach for it, or go into your closet and reach for it and go, I bought that because I loved it. Yeah. I still love it.
And we see some of that more when we're doing our CP shows, because we're bringing back a lot of great limited pieces, and we see that exact comment. I forgot I had that, and they bring them back anyway. So thank you so much.
Tina loves to stack these bracelets. So does Mary. Let's see what's going on. Oh, Lisa says hi from Maryland. Surprised to see you on a Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Laura commented, yeah, we had technical difficulties on Friday. Facebook had technical
Oh,
difficulties.
Tina
We
loves the
did.
way you're wearing Jody's ring.
Oh, cool.
So it's a great guy gift
Yeah.
idea. Yep.
This is one that I actually bought for myself. And then the Fritz cuff, which I don't think we have that cuff available anymore. What was the collector? What was that one called?
Well, that's a storyteller.
Yeah,
It's
the
a
Storyteller.
Navajo reservation.
We might be out of that one. We still have Jody's ring.
Yeah.
I like these pieces. I remember showing them in one show and I said, I need to buy these. And I did. I didn't borrow them. I bought them. So the earrings
That
are
says a lot.
I need to buy a lot more. I mean, there's so many of our pieces that really would work for me. I'm not going anywhere. I have more time to buy. I might have to wait until they come back from the vault if I don't start getting them now. I'll have to wait another 10 years. Are you going to make that one again? Okay, so the earrings. A nice kind of, it's almost like a huggy loop.
It is
Yeah,
a
but it's
huggy.
big.
Yeah,
Bigger one.
well,
Okay.
we do everything a little
Yes.
bit older. We,
Okay.
amp it up when it comes to anything. So, the original Huggy hoops were pretty small and they were called Huggy hoops because they really truly did kind of hug the earlobe, but they were wider. And that's
Yes.
what made them
Okay.
really interesting and it was a whole trend. So we're like, let's bring back the Huggy hoop,
Yeah.
doing it in a bigger, bolder way. So the key to a great Huggy hoop is the detail goes all the way from front to back. And you can see on that, kind of that profile, it's got beautiful concha design, very
Mhm.
sculptural at the top or at the front and then leads to the same
Yeah.
detail in the back because you know what? Some of us have short hair, and those of us who can pull it up into a pony or a messy bun, in the spring and summer, earrings always get noticed from all angles and they have to be beautiful from all angles. So
These are great. And as
Yeah.
Carolyn mentioned, you have that full concha pattern on the front. And there's just a slight separation at the bottom, and then it goes right into the next
straight
concha
back
pattern.
into that
Yeah,
concha.
that takes you all the way around the back.
It's what I call the
Love
snap
that.
bar closure. So that's, the true mark of a Huggy because the decorative sterling silver goes all the way from front to back, so it doesn't leave room for that post and that butterfly clasp clutch. So you just snap that post bar right to the back. So pretty, and it's comfy too. It looks really big and bold, very comfortable.
Love that.
Yeah.
So now, since you have been sending in photos or posting them on our community page on American West Facebook, we're going to show 3 or 4 right now because 10. We get more in each week.
Wait, Mary wants to know the length of this earring.
The length of this
I'm
earring.
gonna- Yeah, I'm
Hey,
not gonna let it.
that's okay.
Question go unanswered.
We have
Okay,
it right
Tina
here.
said these are lightweight and go with everything.
From the top of the hinge to the bottom, 3/4 of an inch. Exact. Three-quarters of an inch.
And
tall.
Laura, did you give Sherry the,
Half-inch wide.
or Lisa wanted to know the item number on the cross.
Oh, good.
So if Laura could help her with that.
Or I can just read it out to
Okay,
you.
you got it?
5-5239-183.
Okay, all right.
So 5-5239-183.
Cool.
All right. So we're going to show some of our submissions. And here is Barbara Baranek.
Wow.
Oh, very cool.
That
And
is
you can
so
double that coral necklace. I always love that. And then that was the original Supernova
Supernova
Nausea
Nausea.
in Sleeping Beauty. Wow.
Turquoise.
This is not a color enhanced photo, folks. I
Mhm.
mean, that is how brilliant those gemstones are. And what a great juxtaposition. I love the red next to the blue.
Well, it's classic Southwestern jewelry,
Yep.
classic Native American combination of, coral that of course the Native Americans couldn't get in the desert Southwest, so they would trade their prized turquoise for it, and thus
Mhm.
became this wonderful relationship.
Yep. And they are
Oh.
established trade routes
What is
that they
that?
used to do that.
Look at the same combination.
Turquoise and
Dottie,
coral.
turquoise and coral. Oh, and she's got this, let's pull this up, the tennis bracelet on, because we have that coming up.
Yeah, we do.
I'm gonna sneak that up here,
Okay.
Dottie. Thank you. You've got 3 of those up. Oh, Jenny,
Jennifer,
we have that necklace coming up.
it's on the table. That's next.
Oh, it's next. How did you
I
know?
snuck it up there.
And Jenny did not know.
Look at how many
Oh.
tennis bracelets. Five are on it right now, which is a nice artistic odd number. Should have known.
Gorgeous.
I love that ring. Okay, let's see. One more, Lily. One more. And our Laura. Now, Laura doesn't
our
get
Texan.
it. She doesn't get to be in the contest, just so you all know when I told you that. But we love this. I love Laura's hat. Thank you, Laura, for sharing that. And of course, we love that spiny oyster cluster with turquoise.
That's available in the Earth Spirit collection.
It is available
Why that
still.
is. Yep.
Look great, Laura.
Yep.
All right. So now we're going on to the necklace that Jenny was wearing.
Okay. Barbara. Okay, Marjorie liked her, the jacket. Jen, pretty as your smile. Aww. Thank you, Sharon. Oh, beautiful pics. You ladies have great taste. Keep them coming, ladies. We love.
Yeah.
That's what this is all about.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there were no reviews on the necklace.
Except for Jenny.
Yes, that was our best review, just seeing you in
Yes.
it. We really love when you take a moment, if you do, and let us know what you think about pieces. So the necklace, which has spiny oyster, heart in the center, and then on one side coral, on the other side turquoise, and then outside of those is denim lapis and varicite. What a great,
one of my favorites.
Different shapes, sizes. It is a complete necklace.
Yep, a statement necklace. Yes, so these aren't, these don't dangle. They're not charms. So they are linked right into the necklace, which is so cool. Much like what we love about squash blossom necklaces, these aren't going to flip. These aren't going to, it's not going to lose its shape. It's fully adjustable because it has the open link chain alternating from smooth to rope and the lobster claw clasp. So you could wear this like a choker. And notice all the stations, there's stations within this chain are going to drape so beautifully, or drop it down.
It says it's 19 inches, which seems like a little odd size for us.
Yeah, let's see if that's the longest length. Don't hold me to this.
No, don't hold me to it either.
Could be 19 inches. Okay.
We went to 6.
7, yeah, I'm thinking it's another 7. 18.
Yeah.
I'd say 18.
I'd say 18 on that one.
18. But if you do want to make it longer, you can always get extender chains.
Right.
We do have those on our website. But you can always make it shorter because of that open link and the lobster. Yep.
Yeah, you can.
It's more like 18 the way it wears.
Yes.
Now, if you measured it to the bottom of the heart, that's where you get the 19.
And
the wearability is 18.
And I put the lobster claw even in there. Wearability, that's 18. 18. With a little bit of room to fudge, a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Love this. I just love the shapes. Again, that you can see the gemstones from the backside. I always call that out because when it's not that way, I always wonder.
We can say what we want, but Nancy says this necklace is one of my favorites that I own. So many beautiful colors. Rita says, I have this necklace, love it, bought earrings in all the different stones. Cheryl says, okay, I got my wish list. Sharon, I bought this necklace and love it. So many compliments. Very substantial. That's a good point.
Well, then get on the website.
Yeah.
Give us a review just like that.
Marjorie, have this necklace. Many compliments. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, those gemstones are the gemstones we love in Santa Fe Sunrise. They just have the right saturation of color. The denim lapis, the varicite, the orange spiny, the turquoise, and the red coral. So layer up with your other Santa Fe Sunrise pieces.
It's no surprise that collection has continued to grow throughout the years and will continue to grow. Greatest gemstone colors. Yeah. You love them. Yeah, happy. Very happy. Earrings that go with it. And I love the long linear style of this. These do have a review. And Christy says, perfect, all capitals with an exclamation. These earrings are so fun and will definitely get a lot of wear. Yet another great purchase from American West Jewelry. Thank you so
look
much.
At these on our beautiful Monique. You can see, the scale. We love to show you, just how they look on the face because that's the important thing. The coverage of that native pearl that we love in our necklaces and our bracelets, we made a kind of a stud component out of that to give you that coverage on your earlobe, and then we're swinging, dangling that very flattering linear combination of orange spiny oyster, varicite, red coral, turquoise, and then another spiny oyster at the bottom. It's so fresh, so wonderful. I mean, obviously, it complements the Santa Fe Sunrise necklace we saw and all that entire collection. And by the way, go there and use your code.
Yep.
You can get 20% off for that entire collection. But it's a standalone earring, too, if that's where you make your mark, if that's where you express yourself. It's a statement earring.
I'm glad that Carolyn mentioned using the code, and that is AWMoms20.
Yep.
That at least goes obviously through Mother's Day, but it should go through May 13th, because we usually carry our codes for our show for about 2 weeks. Anyway.
Susan says, I have these earrings, and Marjorie says, have these earrings too. Cheery. Oh, they're so cheery.
Yes.
Yep. They just brighten up your day, and those that you come in contact with, because they get to see them as well, even with the mask, right? Even when you're FaceTiming. Yeah. Great. I have the matching ring and bracelet with my necklace. Never seen these earrings. Well, it's a no-brainer. Must get it. Sharon says, all right.
Well, that's why we brought them on the show,
That's
just for
right.
you, Sharon. Now, we'll go right to the ring, and then we're going to show this whole grouping up close.
Okay.
We couldn't get
That's a
any
good idea.
better than that product shot of those earrings. So,
Okay.
one of, again, our most popular designs. This is a variation on our most popular, which is a slightly larger that has one flower. I love the scale of this, and then having the three flowers on each side.
3 Navajo style flowers that you find in all the classic, whether it be concha belts or squash blossom necklaces. We have 3 of those on both shoulders or shank of the ring. It's a cigar band. No, I love, because it hugs the finger. It's big, it's full, but it's still comfortable. I mean, we wear test everything. Do you have that?
I'm weighing it.
All right.
11.5 grams. I mean, it's not a
1
huge,
gram.
yeah.
Okay.
I felt it, and I saw the thickness of that shank. I'm like, I got
So
it.
it's
scale
wear it
it
on
there.
any finger. It's probably a 7, so I've got it on my middle finger because I wear a 6. Would you shake my hand, sir? Squeeze it.
And I don't even
Squeeze it.
Yeah. Don't. Oh my God.
Perfectly fine. That's how
Really
I wear
squeeze
test.
it.
That's how I wear test rings, because sometimes if they're big and bold, on the shoulders or the shank, which this is, and your fingers get bruised on either side of the ring. It rolls over if it's too top heavy. No, we bring all that detail up away from the finger, still give you that fit of the scar band. It tapers down to the back, so order true to size. And it is so comfortable.
I mean,
to
just
live
seeing
in.
it on your hand, you can tell what a bold presence
Yeah.
it is. And you're right, I didn't feel it. Carolyn didn't feel it but
And
look, I
you're
just
strong.
don't want to squeeze too hard. But just looking at it from here, you're like going, wow, look at that ring.
Yeah.
And that it can be comfortable all day long.
Yeah.
Amazing. All right, so
Okay,
we're gonna put them.
Put the whole
If
collection
you
over there.
don't have it, you're welcome to find that one.
And that comes in several different stones.
Oh, yes,
as well.
definitely. So, this particular one, now we have a variety of sizes, but it's available 5 through 10. I think you're safe on all of the sizes. So look, what a great suite
yeah.
this would make. I'm trying to put them all there so you can get a nice color behind it. I love even our background today. When the sun is right, you can see our beautiful mountains back there. You see those are the Sandias.
Yeah, beautiful cloud formation and the blue sky.
Yeah, it's nice.
You can't open the shade because it'd be too
It's
bright.
way too bright.
Yeah, but this is the view.
And it sounds like we're going to have balloons in October going by our windows. 600 have signed up.
600 hot air balloons from the first Saturday through the following Sunday.
Yeah.
Every year in October. We didn't have it
It was
last year.
canceled last year, but I'm really excited because it's one of,
It
if
flew
not
right by.
the biggest event in
Yes,
Albuquerque
yeah. And
each year.
yeah,
It is
it's-
the biggest balloon event in the
in the
world.
world, and balloonists and spectators
Yeah.
come from all over the world.
Excited.
In fact, I was in London at London Heathrow years ago, and because we sponsor balloons, we have these jackets, these Columbia jackets that are all embroidered, and we probably have about 12 years worth of them. And I ran into someone at the Heathrow airport who had one of the jackets on. Yeah, it was amazing, and he was a balloonist in
cool.
London, but they come from Brazil, they come from Germany, come from all over the place. So I hope if you put it on your bucket list,
That's
you
funny.
must.
My mom lives in an apartment, and in that apartment complex, there's somebody who is at least on the chase team.
Yeah,
And it's like Roadrunner balloon. It's not the Roadrunner shape. Anyway, I gotta go knock on their car, leave them a note and say, do you come out to Albuquerque?
well, most of it happens due to those volunteers on the chase crews.
Yeah.
Because they have to chase the balloonists all over town with these radios, because you never know where they're gonna land. They land right in our front yard.
That's why I was
Yeah.
pointing that out
Yeah.
out there, because they literally are out our windows.
Yeah.
They'll cruise right on
We don't
by.
get much work
It's
done
so,
for those
it's so
that
cool.
week. No,
We'll get you photos.
yeah.
Sometimes the wind is just so perfect, they literally are here, or sometimes they're a little
Yeah, one year I
short.
had.
Either way, we're blessed.
Nemo floating by my window, the tequila bottle, you know.
Nemo chasing the
The
tequila
tequila.
bottle, we know what he likes. Okay, Sodalite, I want to make sure I have that right side up. Bracelet, new perspectives. I love Carolyn how she describes that because the bird really does have a different perspective.
Yes, well, it's able to see things from high up in the sky.
Or
Right?
even down. It could be on the ground, it could be in
It's
the
like-
tree,
yeah,
so a
yeah.
different perspective. And sometimes we do need to look at things with a different
Well,
perspective.
and I really don't, I don't think they have a negative attitude,
No.
unless they're a crow. The crows, to me, when they're waking me up in the morning, I don't feel like they have the right perspective. But when I hear the other pretty butterflies,
Yeah.
the pretty birds
Uh-huh.
chirping away at about 6 o'clock when the sun is rising, you know, how can you be in a bad mood when they're like, oh, the sun's rising, we're ready to go.
Yeah.
It's going to be a beautiful day.
There's some doves
You know?
around my place, and
Oh,
I hear
yeah.
the doves, and then there's always pigeons, but I just see those. I'm downtown where, you know, it's pigeon life down there.
Okay.
But I love it
Oh,
down
the
there.
doves.
But the
That
doves,
blue,
yeah,
they're beautiful.
yeah, that is
Yeah.
really nice.
Okay, Dottie wants to ride in a balloon.
You
Oh,
can.
yep, you
I
can do
did,
that.
I did that 8 years ago on my 50th birthday was the only time I did. It was
Sharon
great.
said it's on her bucket list.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay, does anybody have any of these critters, especially
We have the Sodalites, and then we
beautiful-
have the bee pendant.
yeah, the beautiful bird, new perspective,
Yeah.
so pretty. Oh, I love it. So
Cat-
we do have matching pieces. Sorry to
No,
interrupt you.
no, no.
So just so you know, there are rings and enhancers and earrings for just about all these critters, as we call them.
Mhm.
So you'll find those on site.
Spirit animals.
Spirit
And I think we
animals.
do have, there is a landing page, we call it, but a section that's just for the spirit animals.
Yeah,
Um,
find your spirit.
yeah.
Or, you know, shop for the spirit that someone has, a mom in your life has. You know, has she given you new perspective? Or there's, you know, a butterfly, there's dragonflies. They all have their new, they have all of their own meanings and messaging, and you can write that in the gift card.
Mhm.
You know, I know what my mom has given me in my life, and, you know, everybody has brought different joys and different strengths as moms, whether they're grandmoms or your mom or the new moms, your daughters who are moms who need a little encouragement. You know, the bee is a great example. The bumblebee has been so popular.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the
In
most
in the
popular.
bracelet, in the larger
Yeah.
pendant, I like that we did a smaller scale necklace,
Yes.
which you can wear at two lengths, 18 or 16.
Mhm.
And you can use the chain by
Right,
itself or
yes.
something, because this does come off. I won't do a close-up shot on this because that
You don't need
really does show all the detail. Look at all the little flowers,
Yeah.
the serrated bezel, the
Isn't it
wonderful
beautiful?
shape of the
So the
body.
flower becomes the head of the bumblebee, and even the wings of the bumblebee are done with southwestern flair, so to speak.
Mhm.
And the bumblebee, you know, keeps life going. When you think about the bee and, you know, pollinating and how that it's a symbol of lasting life. So very, very special. Great new mom.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
Oh, definitely
Yes.
so. A pollinator, bringing
Pollinator.
life to
Yep.
the planet. I
Yep.
love bees. Cheryl Weaver, you're a newer name to me. She had talked about saying, I'd love to win a set. Now, I don't know what that was about, but since we're talking about winning things, I want to show once again, and actually off my neck, because this is the one that you're going to win, this little bolo tie, leather, sterling silver, these love veins, and then the silver feathers at the end. This is what we're giving away today as a random drawing for anybody who likes this live feed, so like it or love it, and then any comment in there qualifies you for that. Laura will pick a winner. I think we only made one ever exactly like this, so this is what our
That's
giveaway is today.
Sample I did.
That is
Okay,
the
so
one.
Many of you have the dragonfly group within the
Oh,
spirit
yes.
animals, as we call them. Dragonfly is adaptability. Think about how the dragonfly is at home in the air, on the land, in the water. So don't moms have to be that way too? So I'm seeing a lot of you have both the dragonfly and the bumblebee collections, but there's also the bird, there's a fish, What am I missing? Butterfly,
Butterfly, dragonfly, turtles,
fox,
fish, fox,
yeah.
bear,
Mhm.
horse.
Yep,
and we
for
have
spirit. Yep, there's something for all
Yeah.
moms in your life.
Now, I love how so many of you wear multiple enhancers from our spirit animals on one necklace. That is very fun. Yeah, Carolyn just oohed and awed because
You wouldn't let me wear this.
She says, I don't have that. And I said, I can go get one, but we didn't have that much time. So we have it here. That's so funny. She always makes me sound like the bad guy.
Oh, no, you know he's not. We just poke fun at
Yes,
each other.
because we can.
can.
We always can pick on the person you love most,
That's right.
or that knows that you know that they can take it. So yeah, we have a good time together.
Yeah, he's my brother.
Mary McBee, I do have a full bumblebee set. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, look, your name is Mary McBee.
You better have the full bumblebee.
I don't know if that's the reason, but that's what I see.
Cheryl, these are all beautiful pieces of jewelry. Pam says feathers. Did you
Yes.
hear about the free
Yeah,
earring?
I bet you did.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
I bet
feathers
you
are
did.
great. Okay. Oh, and Pam has the black bear with coral too.
I like
Yeah,
the bear.
the
That's
coral on the medicine pack.
Yeah, that could be a guy piece too.
Yeah,
Think about
totally.
the
How many
possible
minutes
guy.
do we have, Lily?
Yeah, where are we?
Oh,
Left? Okay, we're not
we
even
have
halfway through.
36 minutes left?
We did
Wow.
good. Believe
I need to
me.
read more comments.
Whoa.
then.
24 left.
Oh, we're, okay,
Okay.
24 left.
That sounds about right.
All right.
We always rush at the end. for
Oh,
some reason.
Nancy has this beautiful squash blossom
Oh.
in white howlite.
Yeah.
And don't you love the way it drapes? It's always perfect, Nancy. You must love it because you said amazing. And we'll talk about why that happens. It's beautiful.
The way the stones are cut, special cut for this, the amount of sterling silver, the stations on this one are just stunning.
Yeah. So I can't assume, but in case we have some new viewers,
And we
that
have.
you know what a squash blossom necklace is, right? So I'll be quick. But it is the must-have statement necklace in a Southwestern wardrobe. If you go to Native American ceremonials or arts and crafts festivals, whether they're toddlers or, seniors or 90-year-olds, everybody will be draped in their most prized squash blossom necklace. Draped, I mean, sometimes several of them. So a squash blossom necklace has these stations, the squash blossom station, with these trumpets of sterling silver, which represent the blossom on the sacred squash plant, which is believed to capture the raindrops, which we need so desperately in the desert Southwest. So it also captures good fortune. And so these, in this case, the stations are set these huge, almost arrowhead shape, right? Beautiful. Picture jasper gemstones. Every gemstone is unique, but they're so beautifully matched within the piece. Then at the front, at the bottom of every traditional squash blossom necklace, I can barely lift this, it's so heavy, is the nasha, which is a symbol of, which means crescent in Navajo. So it's this beautiful crescent shape set with more of those gorgeous gemstones. And this whole piece, do we have the scale?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
No way.
The other thing you must know when you shop for a squash blossom necklace is it needs to have these 2 strands of silver beads so that it drapes beautifully. This has the extender chain. So I'm going to drop it down. It could drop even 3 inches further. Look how it drapes. If I pull it up, it drapes beautiful. I can't even force these guys to flip over.
That really
those 2
allows
strands.
it to keep its shape too.
Yes.
Beyond the flipping over.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to weigh this. Now, I'm going to bring something up that I haven't covered with Carolyn. I haven't talked to Bill about it yet. Ooh, I know I get in trouble. Some of these larger squash blossoms, now it's supple. I put it together like this so I can get it on the scale. But what I'm getting to is, oh my gosh, 169 grams. 169 grams. That's with the gemstone.
So what will it be with the 20 off? Do we know?
We don't have the price on
Okay.
there. I don't know. Maybe pull up the product shot on that one again. So it's $11.99.
Minus
So say
20%.
12. So that is 240 off.
Right.
of-
So it'll be under 1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's a considered purchase for
Yeah.
sure. You can use PayPal though now. too.
Yeah, you can.
And get
I
what, 4
I
units?
think it is 4.
So we don't
We-
talk about that.
We need to we need to school ourselves on that, so we have that information.
I
I'm
think
saying
it is-
we.
I think it is pour paint.
I think it is too.
Yeah,
Um,
but you'll love this. And you know, the reason I did this, because we've done it in Howley, denim lapis, green turquoise, I believe. And, but you all have been loving Picture Jasper because I think it really does scream I'm a natural gemstone. I mean, obviously, Mother Nature's fingerprint is on every one of these gemstones. It looks like the striations of the earth if you drive through the desert. It's gorgeous. Okay, so what you're going to say about the packaging?
About the packaging.
Okay.
Now, we only have two sizes of American West boxes, and even our larger square deep one, this size but deeper, we've had a few of you saying, I wish it would come in a flat box. Now, here's my question. And again, I can't guarantee we're going to do this. I just know that.
I think we are.
Well, but with Carroll and Pollock boxes, we do have the big square ones that are Carroll and Pollock brand. We don't want to throw them away. We do have statement necklaces in Carroll and Pollock, but they would really, and it comes in the pouch,
Right.
the large white pouch. I just want to know, because you all know us very well. So I want your comments in here. Would you mind the squash blossoms coming in a Carroll and Pollock box? I don't see why you would, especially when it's those larger boxes and it can lay nice and flat in there. Just let me know.
Yeah.
Again, I hadn't even thought to ask Bill about that. I just saw downstairs in our warehouse several pallets of those boxes, and I just hate
They're great boxes.
They're great boxes.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that was my question.
Good to know. Yeah.
We will figure that one out down the line.
Nancy says, a true statement necklace, absolutely perfection. All right. Pam says not at all. I think she's answering your question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
The
soon.
larger boxes would be great, says Tina.
Yeah.
Any large boxes.
Yeah, any large
perfectly
box.
fine.
That's what
Thank
I
you.
would have thought.
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that.
I just think, because I want to utilize them.
And do the necklace justice.
Yeah.
And it would take a long time for us to get these in that size.
In the big box. And that'll probably happen down the line, but right here in the building, we have the other ones, so I think we should use them.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's where I was getting to. Thank you for indulging me.
They all love it.
Okay. Charowite, which we used to see more in CP, but I'm so glad we're seeing it in American West. 5-stone cuff. For Charowite, I don't think we could do the larger size, right? Because
Right.
it's hard to get.
Well, and look at how we've matched the Charolite within this 5-stone cup. So this is still a huge presence of Charolite. We've done the larger 5-stone cup in many, many different gemstones. So I'm not trying to diminish the size of this one because it's still big and bold. And this gemstone is only found along the Charles River in Siberia. So not only is it so rare, but it can only be mined certain months of the year because, the weather is so forbidding,
It's ground's frozen.
Yeah. So look at how beautiful it is. I love Charolite because it has these striations of silver and white because it does have some of that kind of shale quality to it. So you're going to see some really reflective silver tones in it, which is so pretty. And you know how we work. We spend hours matching your 5 stones to put in your 5-stone bracelet. So they're just all gorgeous, just beautifully. I'm not going to say matched because each one has a different fingerprint, but beautifully complementing, coordinating. Yeah, absolutely.
And I've seen that done, where somebody's sitting there patiently going, okay, that one is perfect for that one. And it probably takes a good 5-10 minutes at least to match up the stones. And then they set them aside and it goes to the stone setter later on.
Let's talk about stone setting.
Yeah.
Everything that we do is securely stone set. These aren't glued in gemstones because I always tell you guys, and you tell me, you love to wear this jewelry. You've had it for years, and it never goes out of style. And you reach for it, you add to your collection, and you find new ways to layer it. Well, that can only happen because it's solid sterling silver, so beautifully made, and all the gemstones are securely set. Do we have this in 3 sizes?
Yes.
Okay.
We definitely have
great.
it in all 3 sizes. The one review, which I didn't get a name on this, says what Carolyn just said. This bracelet will be worn a lot.
Yeah.
It looks and feels great.
We love our purple gemstones. We
Yep.
talked about it
Yep.
in
Like
Pollock a little bit ago. We all feel great in purple. But when you think about it, a Cabochon gemstone in purple. The only thing that comes to mind is Sodalite, which is very difficult to find, and you couldn't do it in that size. We could only do Charolite every so often in that size. And don't fall, ladies. I mean, you can if you want. To each his own. But when someone calls turquoise,
I want to hear it.
purple turquoise, with that fake, like coppery
That's not,
matrix in
that's
it,
not natural.
turquoise is never purple. I've seen that made. They grind it up.
That's
They
right.
mix it with blue. They put fake metal color in it. That's not matrix. That's not copper. And then I've seen tiles for kitchens cut out of that stuff. It's not turquoise. It's not purple turquoise. And that bright green,
But if
Lime
you love
green?
it, go to the tile store, get yourself a big piece, put a hole in it, put it on a chain.
go for it, but don't fall for that. That's not the real
That's
deal
not
when it
purple.
comes to a purple gemstone.
Everything that we do, as you well
I'm
know,
sorry, I get worked up
Yeah.
over that.
is certified by the Gemological Institute
Yeah.
of America. What we're saying is what it is.
Yeah.
Turquoise is always stabilized.
Yes.
That's just a natural, that
Because
is a
it's
process.
Porous,
Yes.
and we use a lot of lotions and oils and things in our lives, so that only keeps it the color you want it, so it doesn't absorb all that stuff, but we never grind it up and reconstitute. And
And you know that.
goodness knows we don't dye it purple and call it turquoise, so just be careful.
She got fired up. What?
I get fired up because
15
I
minutes,
don't
okay.
want turquoise to be defamed,
All right.
you know, okay.
Let's get into some more turquoise.
Okay,
Yeah,
all right.
we need to do, let's do, how many more people do we have to show? Let's do 2 right now.
Okay.
We're gonna show a couple more collector photos. Ah, Mary, and
Oh, gorgeous.
yes, I love the
Wow.
beads, and it looks like one of the mosaic channel inlay pieces, but look
Yes.
at those stacked up
Oh,
wrists.
see, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah,
You know, your pieces from the past, your pieces you're getting today, they all look great
put it
together.
on,
Yep.
stack it on. Okay, let's see another one.
Okay.
Thank you, Mary, for giving me. This is Melinda. I love this.
Oh, I love that. That's our
Yeah.
Dakota bracelet.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
In almost every color.
Almost every color. It's so obviously
Oh,
stackable.
Melinda,
so
you're
comfy.
awesome. I love
Gorgeous.
this.
Yeah.
As I've said before, until you get to your elbow, you're fine. And once you can't bend your arm, don't drive.
That's
Okay,
all right.
okay, let's see one more shot. I'm sorry. No, we'll get back to him later
Okay.
on.
How much time, Lily?
About 15, 13.
13.
Okay.
13. Okay,
So-
we're good.
The earrings, which have been some of our most popular
Mhm.
ever, with, I'm going to say these are more leaves to me than feathers, but I know they're kind of interchangeable.
Yeah, no,
That's
it's
true.
a beautiful leaf,
Uh-huh.
like floating around that beautiful stone, and this is more Navajo inspired. So yeah, you have the Navajo flower at the top and the Navajo leaf, which, you know, you see in vintage Navajo pieces if you come to, you know, the Southwest. And that's because, you know, all of this jewelry originally was to pay tribute to Mother Nature. She is our mother. The earth is our mother. She gives everything we need to us to survive. And we, in turn, especially, you know, we just came off of Earth Month, need to nourish her back, take care of her. There's this wonderful interdependence. So love the way it's sweeping around this genuine turquoise stone.
Maureen says she loves these earrings, and a great friend of her admired them, and she bought a pair for her as a
Oh,
gift.
nice, nice.
Use that AW Moms 20 code through May 13th and save 20% off. We'll continue on with Freestone Friendship. I think we call this style of turquoise
Okay,
bracelet.
Colleen says she loves it when I'm fired up. Okay.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
both get fired up at things.
We're passionate about the real deal.
Yeah,
Okay.
definitely.
All
So,
right.
so is this friendship bracelet? Because
Yes.
it's kind of like our friendship ring. So,
Yeah, it's
okay.
the friendship bracelet, absolutely, because it has so much of that rope detail, which to, you know, us in the desert Southwest, or, you know, for years, for decades, the rope detail is not only a great design element, but it's a symbol of that wonderful friendship you can count on year after year. So this has been one of our most popular bracelets to stack, to, you know, kind of create your own look, but as, you know, also as a great gift idea, because we do have this in 3 sizes also.
We do.
So
Yeah.
you can customize, you know, as a friendship bracelet, you might have 3 friends that you want to give a different, you know, gemstone color to, based, you know, your fiery friend, you might give the red coral, you know, the turquoise lover, the one who loves the blues, you might get the turquoise too. And you can order their size because we have the 3.
Well, you do.
Great.
Because it has all of those colors in it, it goes with all of your top
Right.
colors. Coral and turquoise especially, mother of pearl.
We have black agate.
We have black
rhodonite.
agate. Yeah.
I mean, we have so many colors.
Oh, yes, we're talking about the friendship. I was already going on to the tennis bracelet.
No, we're talking about the friendship cup. And I'm
Yes.
talking about why it's such a great friendship gift, right?
And I'm just stacking it right next to the next cup so we can try to get through
And
all of
let's
this.
just talk about how they're great Mother's Day gifts,
They are.
right? Because
They are.
I know my mom was my best friend. We were sidekicks and best friends growing up. We got through thick and thin together. So
Yes.
I know how many of you feel about your mom and how you're becoming so close to your daughters as well. So I think the friendship cuff and the ring that we're seeing on her, make great Mother's Day
They
gifts.
really do.
Yeah.
I like the idea of giving one to different people. And so you all have the same, but you're all recognized as a unique
Different
person.
personalities
Yeah.
depending on the gemstone.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Sorry,
Thank you for.
I didn't want to really rush through the show, but especially with that great explanation. So we have our tennis bracelet. Now, we always call out how supple the tennis bracelets are in that each link is really soft and it just molds around
Right.
your wrist. I
Absolutely.
love when you do this. Now, here I am taking more time in the show when I was rushing Caroline because I love it. I never thought
Yeah.
it would do that until you did
Can you
that.
imagine? I mean,
How soft that has to be to go around your finger.
that's how beautifully our craftspeople, we work
Supple.
months and months on the first piece
Yeah.
to get the linking just right. So within each size, because we do three sizes as well, those links have this wonderful contour. So it wraps around the wrist so gorgeously. Doesn't kink, doesn't make those kind of hard turns. That's one of my pet peeves. I won't get
Yeah.
fired up on that. But anyway, you'll just love how supple, and how
Mhm.
great this is to layer too. We saw Jenny had how many here?
Five different tennis bracelets. Probably this one
Layer it
included.
with the Dakota bracelets that we also saw layered up, layer it with the friendship bracelets, or on its own, it's gorgeous too.
Love that. We have one review. I mean, we had other reviews I didn't get to today, but we'll read John's. Because John must have got it for his honey. The quality and workmanship and choosing the right stones make this a beautiful choice. Very nice. We do have a cross next in coral, which also has 5-star reviews, 11 5-star reviews.
Wow.
Lovely large cross, vibrant color. Glad I found it. Have lots of Carolyn's jewelry from over the years. Thank you, whoever
so
wrote that.
much. Oh, Nancy says Carolyn makes the best tennis bracelets. I own many
True.
of them. Sharon said she loves this bracelet, the tennis bracelet, right? Mix these with the Dakota cuffs and tennis bracelets, Tina says. Oh,
Okay.
sending love to you, Carolyn, especially on this Mother's Day. Thank you, Jan.
Thank you,
And
Jan.
happy Mother's Day coming
Yes.
up to all of you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the red coral cross, and again, this cross design we've had in other gemstones. It's so popular. The symbol of constancy, that sun ray symbol around the
Yes.
outside. Look at the sterling silver detail. This one reminds me, has a little cowgirl and Spanish feel.
It
to
does.
me.
It has
To
kind
me.
of that, totally, that open scroll work, the sterling silver border that you see, around each of the gemstones. It reminds us of kind of the ironwork.
Yeah,
Santa Fe.
exactly.
So it does have
Santa Fe
that
ironwork.
beautiful combination of cowgirl, Southwestern, Native American
yeah.
feel, and Spanish feel. So I think that's why this has been so popular, and it's a great scale too, right? We're looking at it on Monique. She's wearing it up high. Crosses to me always work beautifully. If you've got a long chain or a long leather cord or a long ribbon, just tie a knot in the back. It's great that way too. It does have the enhancer veil.
Yeah, we're
We should
showing it on the
explain
leather.
enhancer
Yeah,
veil,
we will
because
do
Lily
that.
reminded us we need to do that more often.
So we'll take this little lovely cross to the front here and show you, in case we do have some new names, and I do see some new people who may not know what an enhancer bell is. Well, look at this. This is put through a solid silver ring. Well, how did we do
We
that?
couldn't do that with a regular veil.
It's because this has a hinge on it. Very strong, very secure. You hear it and you feel it.
Yep.
Quick shut.
Mhm.
And I always will mention, I have not seen collectors say, "Oh, it loosened up. Oh, it opened up on its own. Oh, I've lost it." It really.
And you read every review.
Yeah, and that would pop up.
Yes.
You know, we would know if you weren't happy with us. This really does, and the enhancer bill again allows you to do so much with it. I had it through the leather or through the toggle ring. It can go right over the leather
You have
itself.
some native pearl necklaces.
It
we
would
could
be
do
great
that.
there.
Yeah.
So many ways to wear it. Makes it
All
very
right.
versatile.
I have the Red Cross and get lots of compliments, says
Great.
Lynn. The cross is so feminine and detailed, says Nancy. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, we did have a suggestion to do the tennis bracelet in Charlie. That's a good
Ooh,
idea.
that'd be pretty.
Well,
And
let's see.
it's smaller, so we might be able to get those done. Good call out.
We love your
I
suggestions.
wonder if we ever did it in malachite.
Oh,
That'd be
I
cool.
think we did.
Did we might have.
Okay.
So coral earrings. Now, coral is sea bamboo coral.
Right.
Just so you know, it's non-endangered. We always take care of Mother Earth, and in this case, the sea. These are just a perfect size, a red coral drop. The stone isn't flat. It has this bulbous, nice gemstone presence to it. Nice playful movement in that they're articulated below the flower, which
That's
has
right.
good coverage.
Teardrop shape is so flattering when it comes to an earring. And so, it has this wonderful articulation and movement, but I know many of you ladies love that coverage on the top, like Alex was mentioning. Even the button at the top we have placed the post, so it gives you that great coverage. Now, when it comes to red coral, this is pretty much on the border of as large as we can go.
Mhm.
So if you're looking for a big, bold red coral cabochon earring,
That's
this
going to
is
be
the
a
one.
big,
Yep,
yeah.
go for it.
Yeah, even in the cross, they're smaller
Mhm.
sizes. We can give you a big spray of a cluster,
Right.
but just think about how large they are. They're usually smaller in the coral because of being, we have 4 minutes.
Okay.
We're going to look at a couple of more. Let's go through the other submissions for our hashtag AWJ Mother Earth. Melinda. Yeah, we showed two of Melinda because I just had to show that stacking wrist shot so we can thank you, Melinda. Let's just move
I
on.
think we featured this necklace.
We might
not too
have.
long ago. Oh, Sue.
Yeah, Sue Deptola. I love this
so
combination.
the heart ring and the heart cuff go with the necklace that we
It does.
featured that Jenny was wearing,
Yep.
right? So beautiful.
We have it. And then
Charlie.
another one from Sue. Sue, I just love this. And what a nice set.
I love purple and green.
Nice
together.
matching set. Yeah, I like that too.
Beautifully
That's why we had to do
styled.
that.
Yeah.
And Tina Shea. This is a lovely, we call these style shots.
Gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
The vintage with the recent purchases.
Uh-huh.
I mean,
It looks like a
works.
tufa casting.
It does look like a tufa on those bottom
casting,
two. Yep, but it works with the deep oxidation.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, with our
Great.
pieces.
So is that our last?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, just so we can pick from, as you know, the gourd of good fortune. I just love saying that. I'll choose today since Carolyn's reading comments
Yeah.
and she loves doing that. All right. So today, $50 gift certificate winner. And again, starting next week, they go to $25 and we'll do that on both brands. It is Melinda with your stacked wrist. And you only had one submission that went in there just to let everybody else know. So you are the winner. I will email you and we will get you that.
It's the bolo tie.
No, she is the $50 gift certificate.
Okay.
The bolo tie is the random, Laura will pick somebody from
With
the
the
show
hashtag.
today.
Okay, trying to keep all these contacts.
I know. Yeah, it's okay.
All right.
We probably have a couple minutes, so if you want to read any more or throw kisses out there to your
Everybody's
adoring fans.
Everybody is loving all the posts that you guys have been putting out with your combinations, and that's what
We're
it's all
loving
about.
it.
Yeah.
That's why we're branching it out to our Carolyn Pollock Facebook page also.
Okay.
And remember, hashtag CPJ American Made or hashtag AWJ American Made. That will go through the month of May. Each Friday, we'll pick a $25 gift certificate winner.
And everybody is saying Happy Mother's Day
Happy
to
Mother's
all of our mothers out there. Great. Have a great rest of the week, everybody. Been beautiful. We really thank you for joining us on Monday.
On a Monday.
Jumping into this Monday, it was kind of a last minute thing, but
But we'll see you on Friday again.
And Alex is pretending it's Friday, so he thinks he's gonna like leave
I'm not
early.
leaving. No. We have to work towards Friday's show now.
Thank you, everyone.
Love seeing
We
you.
love seeing you. Have a great week.
Bye-bye.